has had the voice broadcast.
Can everybody hear me? I think we're going right in. It was don't it? Alright, let's get into it. Right, so
yeah, let's have it. I'm the Pac-Man. That's my Pac-Man up there. Ah, you would always play Samus. I know you. Oh no, you've zeroed to death me! What the hell?
We started off the top 8 straight away with the 0 to death. NUTLORD, the classic double up air, the drill into the up B, taking Octave right off the top. I was rocketing straight into the lead. I thought this was going to be
He's going for another as well.
I thought this was going to be a little slower than usual tail, but we're going right into it.
Yeah, I've seen many an Octave top 8 in my time, and it's usually a bit of a ease yourself in, you know, work around the Pac-Man stuff, find the few openings that a good player like this is willing to offer. But NUTLORD says, I only need one. And now, NUTLORD, again, I think he was fairly low seeded in comparison to what he would traditionally be at these type of events. I don't think he was meant to be top 8 necessarily, but he's getting an F smash to the face after the bell.
I think if not, it's like the seat.
Yeah, he was projected to lose to Lids, I know that much, and managed to get the quote-unquote upset. I can't say I was too surprised with it, but we do have him here. This is loser's side at the end of the day. Both of these players have been vanquished once already. Oh, but it is Octave's time to get dash attack from center stage. It felt like he was getting something started there with the projectiles, but left once again just one little opening and he was gone.
Honestly, what a strong start for NUTLORD. It's so important in this best of 5 to secure that game 1 and to get a 0 to death from every game. As mentioned earlier, it's incredibly huge, especially against Pac-Man. Where Hydra and Suffer locked down your missiles, locked down your charge shots, really kind of seal off the strong part of Samus and neutral. So to take that lead to force Octave to kind of make the approach is huge for the set.
Yeah, particularly as I've done the research now, NUTLORD was put into losers by the one and only Maze Beans, seed numero uno, so you can't really blame that one too much. He performed above his seeding and then met the Maze Beans himself, so I can't really fault NUTLORD's bracket performance at all so far. Octave went down to Nathan Bone Crush, and I think that was like the 4 versus 5 matchup. Something like that. But Octave right now is going to turn the trampoline red at the side of the ledge, just to say if NUTLORD clips this even once, he would just free fall straight to his death. But still a full stock lead from NUTLORD, but Octave has been creeping back in, and if you just kind of erase that 0 to death at the start, this has been even all the way through, and now it gets the chance to be.
This is dangerous. Dangerous for NUTLORD, despite being 100% deficit. This is a percent that Octave can rack up quite quickly. Pac-Man is so select for combos and damage output, and you want things like Bell, you've got Key to really secure the deal. But as I say that, a few pummels into an up throw, often one of the last patches, is no doubt going to be killing.
Yeah, absolutely. That was basically NUTLORD saying all the way through, no, we probably go pretty even, all things considered, but I do have a stock lead, so the moment you hit 150, the game might as well be over at that point. So excellent finish from NUTLORD. Can you do it again? Octave has had the chance to at least use that game to get some data and work out exactly how NUTLORD is going to play in this projectile on projectile matchup. So let's go back to small battlefield and see if Octave can level the scores.
Straight into game 2. Samus already sat by the ledge. NUTLORD's getting the ledge shut out. Octave can air dodge through that grab. NUTLORD whiffing, so turn the situation right. Pushing NUTLORD to the ledge, taking that. Octave planting his feet around center stage and get a combo going, and there into a fair. Ledge trapping once again. NUTLORD's an aggressive return off the ledge, forcing his way back to center stage and taking some distance from each other, throwing out those projectiles. Octave forced back to the ledge again. F smash, swing and a miss. Caught by the dash attack. Oh, this play's been all by the ledge, Tail, with a few tastes of neutral.
But forcing a roll from ledge there was Octave knowing if the bell is going to be at ledge, NUTLORD isn't just going to get up into it. You have to roll there. So that set up Octave's back throw. And now he has maintained this for a slight 40%-ish lead. But I don't see a kill in sight unless you're going to get something like a bell conversion or a smash attack. So NUTLORD is not going to give up in this moment, using so much there, and it's been working well so far. It's managed to drop the Gallagher out of Octave's hand at one point. It's also just good for interrupting Fire Hydrant on its way down.
Yeah, Bell in hand. We will play the game of try to dodge certain death. The bell's going to be dropped. Octave now sat on the ledge once again. Using Apple to get rid of that charge shot, and the hitbox still active. NUTLORD getting caught by it, but fighting back, throwing a fair out. Now moving over to the other ledge. NUTLORD missing the opportunity to get a solid kill, maybe through an F tilt, a dash attack, even a grab which whiffed. The situation's been turned right on its head once again. Both players fighting to get back into center stage.
I just can't believe finally we see the first stock taken with 5 minutes left on the clock. It's not as though they've been running away from each other. They just can't seem to kill right now. Even that fire hydrant at 157 was not enough, but Octave with Bell in hand actually says, I'm going to sit underneath this Bell. You're going to wait for me to jump up and re-grab it, because obviously a Pac-Man player is going to want to re-grab it. Octave instead said, I'm one step ahead. I'm going to F-smash down here. It did not lead to anything, but I can see what looked like a fairly random F-smash in isolation was really playing around the expectations of the Bell. So love the new ideas from Octave, but you're going to need a better idea to take away this stock at 190.
Yeah, it's like you said, it took a solid 2 minutes to get the first stop, but now a second stop has been taken. And these two characters, they have been scrapping. There's not been nearly as much zoning as I expected between the two of them. There's been fighting, but both players' defenses have just been so impeccable in this set that they're both avoiding each other's certain kill moves and kill setups. And Octave going to get the grab out of the spot dodge. Pac-Man's grab lingering far too long for you to avoid it in such a manner.
Yeah, Pac-Man's grab in principle is one of those moves that's just never going to be a balanced move. It was either going to be awful like it was in Smash 4 or really good like it is in Ultimate. There isn't an in-between I can come up with that move. But Bell is going to convert into a sour back air. So NUTLORD will be living on from that. Does a beefy up B to get past the ledge and try to hit the fire hydrant, but it's allowing Octave the chance to set up that up smash while he was stuck in hit lag of his own move.
Yeah, getting caught by that up smash. Up B not safe in the situation. If you've still got return to ledge at the end of it, you've never a chance to get caught. That's exactly what Octave did. Seize that opportunity for a punish. They're trying to get something started with the Galaga. NUTLORD, a very strange choice of an up B, trying to use it out of Galaga, maybe expecting Octave to run up on shields, but Octave recognizing that there was no confirmed to play off of in that situation, and well, the up B is just going to swing and miss.
Oh, the grab's still going to work, though! Nice. I can't believe it. Well, NUTLORD is going to take that one to the bank. It is now even stocks with less than 3 minutes on the clock. Certainly don't think we're due a timeout or anything like that. It is just ultimately these characters struggling on first stocks, but in second stocks they've found much better opportunities to get those kills in, and they are still going as close as possible head to head. We have a Gallagher in hand from Octave, but he immediately just wants to use it to get that conversion going. 52% on board.
Exactly. Up B swinging, and this time connecting. Samus classic, get off me tool, throw that up B, get some percent, get your opponent off you, jump through the ledge with a nair, not going to connect him, so hit on shield. Both players kind of scrapping with one another, throwing out their moves, each one of them defending their kill options. Octave returning back to the ledge with a side B, stuck in the blender. Samus ledge trapping, nice parry, punished with an F smash from NUTLORD, placing the bombs by the ledge, making Octave's life a living hell. Continuing to rack up this percent, and Octave inching closer and closer to kill percent. Octave likely going to be looking for a Bell to try and connect to get this kill confirmed.
Yeah, but NUTLORD is just not even offering the chance to get it charged up in the first place. That's what these Zers are for. Getting the mighty range of your grab out as a hitbox in the air is just going to ease into Pac-Man's range. That could have been a throw potentially, but up smash instead coming out from Octave with the fire hydrant, disrupting the position that these characters were going to be occupying. But now it's all Octave, but NUTLORD could still be, I don't know, 15% away from an up throw kill perhaps. You can never rest on your laurels.
Yeah, but NUTLORD is just struggling to find his way in. He's pushing, going at these moves, and every time it's just shut down by Octave and denied entry. Every time Octave batting him back and continuing to charge up that fruit, likely looking for a Bell or an apple at this percentage will definitely kill with no need to follow up out of a stun like Bell would. Continue to charge behind the hydrant, throwing out these apples on NUTLORD, kind of struggling to find his way in. And as I say that, moves forward and gets that grab.
Yeah.
confirming the up throw.
That was the main thing to be on the lookout for, because usually the thing you're most afraid of when you're fighting against Samus is going to be that charge shot. But Octave at least has some defenses if he sits behind his own fire hydrant. You can still get hit by your fire hydrant when it gets charge shotted, but you've got a little bit more time to react. But nothing is going to protect you from that unbelievable grab range that Samus has. And as a result, NUTLORD seeded only to make it a little bit behind this, I feel, but 2 games up now in the best of 5 set. Could be heading to, at minimum, 5th place here.
2-0 up on Octave. This is almost insurmountable wall that Octave needs to climb. If he wants to make this reverse 3-0, but doing it against a character like Samus is not easy at all, because you've got 3 games where the character can just hit you with a deadly combo. Like we saw at the start of game 1, it can happen again. Or NUTLORD can just land the charge shot and convert it into something deadly.
Just got confirmation NUTLORD is indeed seed number 9 exactly, but looking to get so much further. Octave obviously favoured because he's 15th on the UK PR itself and very highly rated within Scotland. This is, after all, Scotland's biggest Smash Ultimate tournament to date. Over 90 people turning out to Dundee. Not even necessarily the most accessible part of Scotland, right? But they've still managed to get a big crowd out here for Braveheart Brawl. But NUTLORD wants to make sure that the win could be going to Wales instead.
Grab, gonna kill with the rage, tacked on 140%, an easy kill for NUTLORD. NUTLORD sitting with 107% on deck. Samus, not a light character, so unless Octave lands something like a bell and manages to confirm it into something raw like an up smash, Octave's going to be struggling to kill here, and NUTLORD can now sit back, throw at the projectiles that Samus is so well known for, and just rack up that percent. See, even a baby charge shot into an F-tilt off the hydrant do so much percent there.
Yeah, and this is bad for Octave because he lost the last game in a really tense last hit scenario, only falling to that grab in the end. But here, NUTLORD is just straight up dominating the proceedings, and Octave misses with the up smash as well, just to add salt onto the wounds. Finally, he gets the kill with down air, but we need to see Octave not just be stuck in a last hit, last stock situation. We need to see the guy fully pull ahead if the evidence of the past 2 games is anything to go off.
Yeah, NUTLORD get him. I lost my train of thought, but Octave now trying to throw it the Galaga to get something started, because at this percent you want to come off the Galaga early 60 to 80%. But Octave, a very uncharacteristic miss with arm smash earlier, did try to connect off of the bell, but actually, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but looking to turn it around and thus whiffing. Did manage to secure the stock anyway, and has climbed all the way back to only 20-something% deficit now. Both players steadily approaching kill percent. Octave more so than NUTLORD.
That was really good awareness from NUTLORD, though. Seeing that Octave had the bell behind him, of course he's going to dash back and grab the bell. Who wouldn't in that position? So NUTLORD just charged straight up and dash attacked him. It wasn't enough to kill because he was too far away for it to sweet spot. But NUTLORD recognizing every time, if there's an item in play that Octave wants, he has a backup plan. And the screw attack is going to put Octave down to his tournament stock here. This is not out of the realms of possibility, but NUTLORD is continuing to build percent once again, only using the single jab, recognizing a player like Octave, known for being defensive, is of course always going to be straight in shield before that jab 2 comes out. NUTLORD playing around it well. Oh, this is brilliant stuff!
Oh, NUTLORD's just on fire now. The awareness to catch them.
Well,
NUTLORD, and water's been poured all over NUTLORD now. He's completely cooled down. SDing for some strange reason. Octave getting the golden chance because we are in loot. Octave has water poured right all over him.
All right, they're having a bit of fun here. This is our first set of top 8. We've got plenty more to go, but this is still...
This is loser's tale. We've got no time for fun. If Octave loses, he's out in 7th place. But Octave now slowly calling it back. The Galaga missing. For both players scrapping now, not getting anything started. Octave needing it more so than NUTLORD. And then there, the hydrant trying to get something started, charging the fruit, hoping for something, but both players are swinging and missing over and over and over, Tail.
Yeah, and it means so much for NUTLORD as well. Like, Octave has only become a UK PR win fairly recently, after all. You want to get that on your record when NUTLORD himself a contender for some of the upper regions of the country as a whole, definitely one of the top in Wales. But screw attack through the fire hydrant is actually going to be an uninterrupted move. Crazy from NUTLORD. And now Octave is most certainly at up throw kill percent. And
yep, here we go, especially with a rage tacked on, but it's not going to matter at all. The stun off the bell connecting beautifully to side B. The Pac-Man classic tail, and Octave narrowly avoids that tournament loss, that elimination tail, and is now moving into a game 4 situation with the chances of a game 5.
I do think we need to acknowledge, though, that there was a big NUTLORD SD in that game. This is one where Octave is absolutely capable of winning it regardless, but NUTLORD got a little bit lost in the sauce, as we say.
He was on fire. Definitely not the momentum.
And Octave was terrified, but he did not need to be in the end. NUTLORD took that one away. An immediate spot dodge is going to set Octave up. Only 15% dealt in the end, but I just want to see what happens here in Game 4 off the back of a clean, no SDs game. Can Octave just bring it back fluidly, or is NUTLORD going to regain what he'd been building up for the 2 games prior?
I'm going to say it now. Tail, I think we're going to Game 5. That win, clutching out that win, despite the NUTLORD SD, seems to have given Octave kind of a second wind going into this Game 4.
Oh, there's the bell!
I see it right now, but side B, gonna just barely miss. NUTLORD looking a little bit afraid, kind of struggling to get into his game plan to kind of play the way he has been playing. Side B, Bell going to connect beautifully into that bear. I'll beat the hydrant, setting up that ledge trap. Double F smash, expecting a jump from ledge, but NUTLORD's wiser to that, choosing to wait. Incredible patience.
Wow, very good.
Bear and the hydrant coming together to secure that salt for Octave. Now it's up in this Game 4.
Exactly. Pac-Man fair, not known for killing exactly. It's more there as a really, really good combo tool, but if you've done that pre-damage to the hydrant, you can't just one fair it and get it done, but if you wait your moment, yes, you can absolutely hit both moves at once, and I feel like the added damage of hitting together, one or the other might not have been enough, but both, yeah, Octave going to take that one to the bank. Just sitting at 109, and he's still not too worried yet. Ooh. He's going to try and convert with a power pellet side B, but he's just, I feel like, picking different angles.
And the stage spike off the orange tail. Octave 2 stocks up. We're absolutely seeing a Game 5 situation here, unless NUTLORD pulls something out of that bag and gets some momentum back. He can't into Game 3.
Yeah, Octave, I think with his side beats, he's definitely trying to read the DI positioning of NUTLORD, saying, I managed it the first time. I knew exactly where NUTLORD was going to be to get that finisher. He has missed the next 2. I think he's trying to read a mix-up of a mix-up at this point, but Octave going to fall to that neutral air from NUTLORD. NUTLORD could still take this one, but I think you may be right, Ibuki. This could be looking like a Game 5 right about soon.
Yep, here we go. 46% of Octave sitting a very healthy percent. And you know what? NUTLORD sitting an almost equal percent, not anymore. But the difference is he's a full stock down and really needs something big. These ledge traps need to come out. And something big he does find. That back air planting his boot right into Octave's face. And we're back to the last stop situation.
Octave was kind of, he forced himself to jump there because he was already charging his projectile. The way you cancel the projectile is you shield if you're on the ground, which he wasn't, or you jump out of it. Octave! Oh, no, not enough charge on that side B to get a kill, but yeah, Octave, by using the neutral B, he'd sealed his fate. He had to jump, got himself killed for it. But Octave, we don't want to see him fumble after such a commanding lead. He is going to throw the bell, re-grabs, up smash. That's it. Game 5 confirmed.
Lovely stuff. Not turning around that up smash accidentally this time, actually connecting with a little bit of charge to boot. Absolutely killing. Now we're heading into that Game 5 situation, Tail. But we'll have to see, can NUTLORD regain that momentum and kind of compose himself for this Game 5, or is Octave just going to take it and run all the way through to your next set of losers?
Let's see if we get a different stage. No, we don't. Small Battlefield has been the tried and true. They're both completely happy there. They've got a similar game plan, but I do feel at times Samus is maybe someone who can benefit off of it a little bit more, because you have so many different strategies you can try from long distance versus close range, but NUTLORD, he loves the close range combos, and he's done it again. Octave has to die to screw attack, but he gets his own one back!
Almost! We almost had a 0 to death for a 0 to death. It's like going band for band, man. How fast you can kill the other person.
This is reinventing what we thought as Samus versus Pac-Man. Oh my lord!
I was expecting something entirely different. Octave, you can see when that kill was taken, when that stock was taken, Octave shaking his head, not happy at all after all the effort taken to put this game 5 situation tail. Octave is now starting this game off the exact same way as game 1 with that stock deficit.
He even threw the orange into his own water of the fire hydrant just to try and catch NUTLORD off guard, but it just barely missed its mark. Octave, you know what? I really respect how much he's pressing the issue. He is keeping himself thoroughly within this set. The guy got 0 to death in the very first hit of the match, and he's still looking like he's in a position where he could bring this back. So that backer is going to equalize the stock. Octave, can you do it? NUTLORD, I believe, our only non-Scottish player left in the bracket, if you don't count if you do count Solarts as a Scottish player anyway. NUTLORD has got to do this for the entire rest of the country, but Octave wants to just get the job done now.
I know Scotland has done such an impeccable job at gatekeeping the English from this top 8. NUTLORD, like you said, being the only one to sneak his way in. And it looks like it might go even further than anybody predicted, according to seeding. Octave staring down the possible cusp of defeat.
Oh
no!
no!
Now sends him into his final tournament stock once again. And he's going to have to pull out a comeback like we saw in game 3 tail if he wants to keep going forward.
Yeah, Octave, I can tell he thought he lived that, and then I think he maybe just started drifting back in or something to get the counter-attack ready. Just suddenly died. That was such a delayed kill off the top, but Octave is once again, even after such an unlikely screw attack kill, still going head first into NUTLORD, throwing everything at him right now, and the nairs out of shield have been beautiful from Octave. We get a back air at the ledge, we might just get a kill.
Yeah, an incredible aggression from Octave. Like you said, running headfirst into NUTLORD, but punishing everything NUTLORD wants to do so far. Has barely suffered any percent, and NUTLORD is a very, very healthy kill percent right now, 164. Almost anything's going to kill from Octave at this point.
Just putting himself in danger to his own fire hydrant for a little bit there. It's going to using the apple to try and make it bounce off of the ledge. Oh, the apple!
Off the top! The apple killing from ledge, straight off the top, and no surprise at all. It's such a high percent. Octave only with 66% on board. This can be done with one. This can be equalized with one single Gallagher combo tail. It's going to take Octave no effort if he finds that opening.
I almost feel like Octave for a moment was thinking about slowing it down. He took himself to the other side, but then just said, nah, you know what? We're scrapping straight back to how things were before. Gets a little bit of charge on the bonus fruit off stage, but Octave is... You know, Pac-Man can take forever to get back to the stage if he wants, but he just doesn't want to offer NUTLORD the chance to drop any bombs or any ledge traps, and is taking the quick way back with that middle version of the Pac jump.
Dodging through the dash attack, just narrowly avoiding certain death tail.
Oh, and actually snapping
Octave
through
just
the
won't
ledge.
die. Everything is missing. He's air dodging through every single kill hit that NUTLORD manages to land. However, not going to avoid that up B. His screw attack going to come right out of shield, and that is going to be Octave's tournament stock depleted. And Octave has now been eliminated in 7th place. So
It will indeed. Our